My name is Gemma's Journey Grace. I walk this world at my own pace. I see the colors others miss. I've got a heart you can't dismiss. Some days are loud, some days are bright, but every step I take is mine. I shine my truth in every space. This is Gemma's Journey Grace. I live with autism, and that's my power. I rise up stronger every hour. Don't need your perfect, don't need your doubt. I know who I am, and I'm standing proud. I'm finding my rhythm, my voice, my place. This is Gemma's journey, this is my grace. You might not see what's in my mind, but there's a world of stars behind. I feel the music in the air, I feel the love that's always there. My story's written in my way, no rules to how I shine today. I'm on a path I'm meant to chase. Call me Gemma's Journey Grace. I live with autism, and that's my power. I rise up stronger every hour. Don't need your perfect, don't need your doubt. I know who I am, and I'm standing proud. I'm finding my rhythm, my voice, my place. This is Gemma's journey, this is my grace. Every challenge, every fight, I keep on moving toward the light. My heart is steady, my dream is clear. I'm not alone, I'm still right here. I live with autism, and that's my power. I grow more fearless every hour. I'm writing my story line by line. This journey's tough, but it's all mine. I'm finding my rhythm, my voice, my place. I'm Gemma's Journey.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel for Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening across the world where you may be at. And today I've got a autism celebrity diagnosis video for you. It's the Southampton Saints women's football player Isabel Watts recently got diagnosed, and I'm going to give you a little bit of background information about her and then read through the BBC Sport article and then give my autistic perspective towards the end. So she is Isabel Watts. She is number 27. She plays a midfielder for Southampton Saints Women's team. She was born on the 6th of September 2006. She is from England. She signed her first ever professional contract on the 23rd of July 2025 with Southampton Saints Women's team, nicknamed the Saints. The club was founded in 2017. They play at the St Mary's Stadium. They play in the Women's Super League 2 in the 2024 to 2025 season after winning the promotion from the FA Women's National League South in 2022. In 2016, Southampton FC were under a new leadership, and a under-16s team and an under-21s team was then formed in 2017. The club formed an adults over 21s team in 2017 and 2018. The 4th of July 2025, Simon Parker was then appointed to be the head coach of the club. On the 10th of January 2016, the club went and broke its attendance record with a total of 7,561 spectators during their match with Derby, which was resulted in a 4-0 win. So now we get into the BBC Sport article, which was uploaded on the 2nd of April. It says, for Southampton footballer Izzy Watts, growing up with obstacles and unknown questions before learning a lot about her autism diagnosis. The 19-year-old at the time, I believe she's in her late 20s now, is extremely currently part of Southampton Saints Women's team, a team she's called home since the start of her football journey. Through her struggles in her early late sport provided a place for her to be herself. She says, and I quote, "Growing up, I've always felt different. I felt like I was having to mask every day to fit in and to really understand myself, why I was always different. I was always anxious as a child at school. I just felt free with football, like the anxiety I had totally just disappeared from me, and it was the one place I felt comfortable in my own skin. The movement of running around on the pitch with the ball helped me to be able to self-regulate." Again, I can really relate to that, because being able to self-regulate in your own space, in your own time, by your own body's movements, being able to find something that you feel safe and trusted to be, whether it's your own home, whether it's a sporting environment, a music environment, a family friend's house, a local social outlet that you can go to and to feel safe. I think I can totally relate to why she felt safe being on the sporting pitch. Then it says, sadly, things changed for Izzy at 15 years old as she moved from football for football injury and took time away from football, brought her to tough times. And I quote, this is her saying this: "Having football taken away from me was really difficult and I hit the rock bottom. But the diagnosis of autism gave me the clarity and almost the permission to be my true self and know that my brain is different to a lot of people. It's simply wired differently and I experience things differently to the typical population. Autism is a superpower and it does give you some strengths. On the pitch, it allows me to hyper-focus as the uniqueness. You can use your brain to plummet yourself into what you want to do. It sets you apart from everybody else." So that's the end of the BBC Sport article. What she actually says about her autism being a superpower. And I totally agree with that. I think being an autistic woman myself, I've learned my safe spaces. I've learned how to see my autism as a positive rather than negative. I learned to accept who I am, how my brain works, how I act differently, how I see the world differently to the neurotypical person that are around me. A lot of neurotypical people that I know, but again, a lot of them are very, very respectful and understand me and respect me and help me in places where I struggle or things that I struggle to communicate. They often help me to communicate. And having someone like that in the sporting circle and in the national media actually being proud about her autism and actually talking about it so openly, so bravely, I think it's really going to inspire future young women, young adults, older women to come out of the woodwork and talk about their autism and their struggles and the barriers that they've faced getting a assessment or diagnosis. I think this is going to really start opening up the discussion more around autism and acceptance, especially within employment places, especially such as sporting or music or entertainment venues, or out in the wider public, especially within politics and other things like that. But hearing her story, hearing her background, and the fact she's been so brave to be so honest and open and using it to educate people and understanding her own self, her own journey through being a footballer, being represented by a national team, being part of the national team, and obviously they're doing things to help and support her employment and helping her by signing her professionally, which shows they have a respect for her and an interest in her, and the fact that they are willing to take a chance on her career and to build her up and to make her understand that she is wanted and she has talent, she has abilities that no one else in that team has. I think it's going to also make people more achieving their dreams, thinking about their dreams, wanting to be part of something, and they think, oh, because of my autism I can't do this, or because my autism is going to stop me. No, not necessarily, because if she can do it and get into football, and if she can do it and achieve her sporting dreams and follow her dreams and be part of a club that took a chance on her, then why can't anyone else? You know, it doesn't have to be football necessarily, but it can be music, it can be theatre, it can be politics, it can be anything that you are passionate about, science, it can be healthcare, it can be working in care, it can be other things that people don't necessarily assume an autistic person's career may be. So whatever your choice of career or education is, then go for it, try and achieve it. You know, seeing her being so open and honest, and the fact that you know, she talks about anxiety. Anxiety is unfortunately something that is comorbid with autism. It is something that we all experience, we all go through in waves. So it can be either really high anxiety, medium anxiety, or low anxiety. And then it just goes up and down, sort of like a wave chart. And a lot of the time I do have quite a lot of high anxiety, but I do tend to mask a lot of it. So I don't really show when I'm really highly anxious, apart from my family know, my friends know. They're like, oh, Gemma's struggling, or she's not sure, or she's being a bit too quiet and a bit withheld, and so they know when I'm actually really getting to the point of struggling and mentally not being able to comprehend what I'm saying, or struggling to get my words out. So I think we have to really talk about the anxiety behind autism, whether it's the mental anxiety of comprehending words or language, or whether it's just the mental anxiety of thinking, right, how do I do this? How do I cope with crowds? How do I cope with people? How do I tell people? How do I show them that I'm different? How do I show them my brain works? And again, that is something that we all have to comprehend and take a chance on. I think it's something that we're all going to have to learn on the journey of being autistic and neurodivergency. I think now that we're having more sporting media people coming out and talking about their autism or their suspected autism, I think it's going to help the wider discussion as a whole. I think it's going to really inspire people to achieve more than what they thought they could achieve. And yeah, I'm just really pleased that this has been brought out and talked about. I think it's hopefully going to make more people feel positive about their autism, accept their autism, help them to learn to understand it, because I know it's not easy to accept an autism diagnosis. It can be very anxiety provoking when you're not sure how to take it or understand it, or how to use it for a good to help yourself and other people. But yeah, please like, comment, share and subscribe. I will link the articles down below in the video description, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.